3 negative patterns that lowers your self-confidence and self-esteem. Number 1 pattern, overgeneralization. Now, most of the times you might have seen yourself or heard yourself saying that I always mess up during the presentation. I always fumble whenever I speak. I am never confident whenever I talk to my colleagues. Now, when you tend to use these words like always, never, every time, in NLP language, that pattern is called overgeneralization. When some experience happens only once and you make it as a life rule. Now, I mess up the presentation every time. So what happens is you messed up the presentation only once. Okay, and you generalize that I do it every time. Suppose somebody ignored you once. He always ignores me, right? So the reality is somebody asked you a difficult question during the presentation. You could not answer, but only once that happened, okay? So this is overgeneralization. Now this is a trap which many people fall into. Now I was imagining that while I was a teenager, maybe 20 years back, if somebody would have told me about overgeneralization, I would have recognized that pattern and I would have been a better speaker long back, right? So you can break this pattern of overgeneralization by questioning yourself. Suppose you missed a presentation. You can ask yourself, did I do it many times? No, I did it only once. And it's okay to do mistake once. I can improve it next time. Imagine if a kid says that, okay, I fell down from the bicycle. I fall down from the bicycle every time. I always fall down. So I can never learn bicycle, right? Now, one bad meeting and one failed sales presentation, you say, I'm not confident. So will you be ever a confident person? No, right? So break this pattern of overgeneralization. Number 2 is mind reading. So mind reading is yet another very interesting pattern wherein you already know what the other person is thinking about you, okay, without any proper evidence. So when you get thoughts like, they think I'm boring, they think I'm worthless, I'm good for nothing. Now my boss might be thinking that he's so lazy. He never submits report on time. You know, he is so lazy. He is an underperformer. He never ever comes to office on time. But the reality is your boss thinks that you are a good performer. Possible, right? So you cannot assume. How can you think? How can you go inside your boss' brain and think that what he is thinking? Right, without any evidence. If there is an evidence, that's fine. If somebody comes and tell you that, you know, boss was talking like this about you, that's an evidence, right? Now many times it might happen with you, like maybe your sibling, you're thinking about your brother or your sister. You called your sister, she didn't pick up once. Twice you called, she didn't pick up. She might be thinking that, you know, she has like a lot of time to call me. I have a better job than her. I earn better than her. She is good for nothing. She might be thinking like that. That bichara fellow, she might be stuck somewhere. Maybe she is returning from office, so she could not take up your call. That's the reality. So break this pattern of mind reading. Suppose you shared an idea in the meeting and nobody responded immediately. So you feel that they ignored me. They always ignore me. Now the reality is they might be taking some time to process, or maybe they responded and you didn't notice it, right? Or maybe they are distracted, or maybe they felt it good but they didn't say it. They don't want to say it, right? So you don't know what others are thinking. So stop labeling yourself. So your confidence drops because of the assumptions, not because what people are thinking. Okay, stop assuming things, because assumptions are just stories which your mind is creating again and again. It's a loop of stories. Okay, so it's all of the time, it's a guesswork. 99% of the time the mind is guessing, okay, that this might be happening inside his mind. Now confident speakers do not control others' mind. They manage their own state of mind. So break this pattern of mind reading. Number third is deletion. So deletion is yet another very interesting pattern wherein your mind negates and it deletes all the positive things that happen in your life and it zooms in the negative one. For example, suppose you gave a presentation, 9 people said that, wow, that's excellent, you were amazing. One person said that you were going so fast. Your mind zooms in that one negative comment, okay, that you were fast, and you keep thinking about that. Second example, suppose you spoke for 20 minutes confidently. In between, for 3 seconds, you just paused, your mind went blank, and then you resumed, right? Your mind will not think about the confident presentation of like 20 minutes. Rather, it's zoom in the 3 seconds of pause. So think about a lot of moments wherein your mind zooms in on one negative thing to just make you feel underconfident. Okay, so break this deletion pattern today. How to do it? Instead of zooming in when your brain zooms in the negative one, tell it that I want to zoom in the positive one. I don't want to focus on that. Ask yourself, what is that one best thing I did in life? What is that one best thing, one best time? When was that one best time when I presented my best? So zoom in that achievement. Zoom in that one beautiful comment, that one beautiful appreciation which people gave you. Thank you so much. If you like my videos, hit the subscribe button.